Grand rising, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony. I am Infinite Light, and I'm here to share yet another wonderful, powerful message for you guys today. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. So, guys, today for me feels like story time. I'm feeling to give one of my past life scenarios and teach you how I came out of it. So, for starters, I started this journey roughly 2 years ago. You know, I was so sad, so depressed. I felt like things wasn't working out in my favor. I felt like there's no hope. I felt like just give up. Where's the point? Let's do what you gotta do to survive. So I put myself in a survival instinct, a survival mindset, focusing on just working, focusing on doing simply what I need to do just to survive. But going through that phase, I then started to realize that I'm not alone in this fight. I'm not alone on this journey. I just stopped being grateful. I just stopped seeking assistance from the universe. I gave up on myself. And this being said, me giving up on myself helped me to realize that the only how we can fail is if we stop moving forward. If we stop striving for greater than we are today, that is the only how we can fail. When I say it's you versus you, isn't just simply because I'm just speaking words out of my tongue, but I'm speaking about things that I do on an everyday basis. So let's dive into this story a little deeper. Part of my life was so rough that I was even on the streets in the cold, stormy weathers at night, no blanket to cover with, no roof over my head, not knowing where my next meal resides, where it would come from. But that never give up spirit. That never give in. That never die spirit that I have within me kept me going, kept me in hope, kept me in peace, and kept me brave. Never give up. I would come out there every day after sleeping in the cold, whether it be I sleep in a park, whether it be I sleep by one of those clubs and those little benches out there I would like sleep on it because I have a little shelter over, things like that. And I didn't relate or resolve to stealing. I didn't resort to lying and telling others anything to manipulate them to get things from them. No, I simply went out there every single day, you know, and I would ask for $1. $1. There are a million people in the world, and I would say if 100 people pass me, at least 20% out of that 100 would give me that dollar. 20%. And that's all you need. You just need 20% of humanity, to stand up and make a change in order to make this ripple effect and change our lives for the better. You don't need everybody to do it. It takes one simple step. I asked for $1 until I accumulated $50 because I had a phone but I had no SIM card. And I was building myself back up, from having nothing, next to nothing, because I lost everything. I lost job, I lost my girlfriend, I lost my family, I lost my will to stick around negative energies. And I said, you know what, fuck it, whatever. I take that choice and that decision and I asked the universe, I said, take me away from the lies and the deceit. take me away from the bullshit in this world. And life literally gave me exactly what it is I asked for. But in that situation, I didn't even realize that my prayers or whatever it is that I had asked for was already coming to reality, coming into my reality. Because I was so focused on, the downtime. I was so focused on the experience that I was going through that I wasn't seeing that, hey, I asked for this. But going through that process, later down the line, I realized that you get exactly what it is you asked for. So you need to know what it is you asking the universe for. You need to know what you want in your life, what you need in your life, and work towards that because the universe will give you what you ask for once it is in alignment with your destiny, once it is in alignment with you following your heart, once it is in alignment with doing the right thing, once it is bringing positivity onto others and not negative. Because if you think the universe is the one helping you create negative realities by manipulating people or by using people for your own gain, you're dead ass wrong. You are creating that reality because we have godlike abilities. We have that inner source of creation that lies within us, and we can create whatever we set our minds on grows. Whatever we focus on grows. So in this state, my main focus was on God. My main focus was, you know, getting closer to God, and this kept me learning, kept me growing in those dark times. This kept me in a state of happiness and peace still while being on the streets. Believe it or not, I was already free to do me. I was free to be myself. I was free to just live the way that I choose to live. So I accumulated what I needed to accumulate with making up the $50. I bought my SIM card. And well, I started from there and I started to build myself right back up from just a phone and a SIM card, no job, no anything. Build myself back up. It took time, it took days, it took weeks, but I just kept going. I kept going out there. I even reached a point where I was going by Price Mart. And when people come to buy their goods and stuff like that, and they need to push their trolley to their cars or they need to unpack it if it's a heavy load, I would ask them simply if they need my assistance to help them. And if they choose to give me something thereafter, they can, but they don't have to. They didn't have to. So it wasn't that you're obligated to give me anything, but as I said in my previous video, you have to be willing to sacrifice something. So back then, I was sacrificing one act of kindness, just being kind to people while being in my lowest state, not looking for anything in return, but open to receive whatever it is that life has to give to me. I was always open. And when going through this, I did this for days, and this actually helped build me to the point where I was sometimes making $300, $400 in one day without having an ID card, just a Me Too phone and a SIM card. You know, I kept going. I didn't give up. I didn't give up on myself. And I made an oath to myself never to give up on myself again. Never let anyone bring me to the state where I am choosing their life over mine. Because where I came from to where I am now is magical. And I've done it by simply just keep moving forward. Now, for some of you who have been watching my YouTube channel, I want to thank you for making it this far with me on this YouTube channel, because this is something that I have started, to build on, to document my growth spiritually, mentally, and physically. Every day, I work on my mind, I work on my body, and I work on my soul every single day. Consistency, self discipline, self sacrifice, and a positive mental attitude every single day. I give gratitude for simply the things that I have here today. I could drink this magical herbal tea here with ginger. No, well, I didn't put ginger on this brand new day. I put turmeric. I put turmeric. Tulsi. I have some of that mint, some thyme over there that I have in the garden, and this is my natural goodness that I start off my day with. This is my breakfast every single day. Being consistent. Well, again, I'll cool now, so I'm gonna take a sip. This is my breakfast. This is how I start off. I treat my body with the right herbs and the right substances that help me feel good. You know, I don't like to put anything heavy. So we need to be able to fast from eating all the time. Fasting is something that helps us clear our gut, helps our body to process and break down the food, the waste that has been there from the day before. We can't just come and put things on top of that when it hasn't been purged out of your system. So you need to focus on your health, your mind, and you have to focus on your soul. What I also do now while taking care of my body in my nutrition habits, I also take care of it with my exercise, my daily routine. I exercise 6 days a week, 1 day break. 6 days a week, every day I get up and I jog. Some days I jog 8Ks, some days I jog 7Ks. But I always make it my business to get up and go out there. And I didn't start the way I am functioning now. I actually started exercising, just take that leap of faith, just take that go, go, go mindset, positive mindset towards it. And in my first week, I was jogging up a hill called North Coast Hill. It is 2Ks long. And my first day jogging or trying to go up that hill, it took me about 15 minutes to reach from the bottom to the top. And I stopped when I lost focus on the rhythm. I lose that focus. I was to connect back to my goal. I want to reach up. I want to jog straight up. That was my goal. Starting at the bottom of that hill, I want to reach straight on top, jogging. Never accomplished it before. Even though I stopped, I didn't let that deter me and felt like, that wasn't progress, because here why? I know that that was just a simple step that was needed to build. Same way we can jog on the flat effortlessly. Same way we can walk on the flat effortlessly. When there's that mountain that needs to be climbed, you need to push through. You need to push yourself, will yourself to reach in to the top without stopping. And the more you push yourself to the top, when you reach to the top, that now becomes common ground. That now becomes effortlessly, like just simply walking. So now I jog up North Coast Hill in 10 minutes, from 15 minutes to 10 minutes. Just like that, just like that, just by consistency, self sacrifice, self discipline, and a positive mental attitude every single day. And to top that off, Before, I would just start at the bottom of the hill, which was just 2Ks. Remember now I told you I do 7Ks or 8Ks per day. 5Ks is the least that I would do for the day. 5Ks is the least. Now, not every day I would do 8Ks and go do hills implemented with that. Those 8Ks most of the time will be on flats. But 6Ks, there will always be 2Ks of hills implemented in that exercise. So I would warm up on the flats, jog about 3Ks, you know, consistently, very peacefully, and then attack the hill after my body has already been clicked, after it has already been started. I can be tired. It's when I'm tired and when I am feeling this exhausting feeling, I'm feeling this feeling of wanting to give up. It's when I kick my ass and say, "Pow, let's go." Nope, I'm in control. This body is not in control of me. I am in control of this body. I am in control of this vessel. My subconscious mind does not control me. Every single day, I make videos to reprogram your subconscious and to reprogram my subconscious. Whatever you focus on grows. So if you stick with me and you stick watching my videos, you will grow. Because every single day, I am just here to empower you to become your best version. I'm not here to bring you down. I'm not here to keep you in a state of being dependent on others. I'm here to mentor you, to bring you up to becoming your best version. I said just like that, just like that. Every single day. Seeing me grow can help motivate you to grow. Seeing where I've started, seeing where I've left off, seeing where I've reached. I started this exercise pattern about 52 days or 53 days ago. I lost track. I don't even count it anymore. I stopped counting after the first day. I'm being real with you. You don't pinpoint focus on the future. That will just give you anxiety because you keep worrying about would you make it, if you will make it, when you will make it, how long it's gonna take you to worry about them things. One step at a time, one day at a time. Just keep moving forward. If I could come back from being on the streets to being the way that I am today, raising my frequency, raising my vibration, you can do it wherever you are. Don't let this matrix system control you anymore. You don't need their system in order to keep growing. There are so much ways that we as a people can come together and make our own ways. We can make our own schools. Same way the government system has schools implemented for their rules and their regulations. We can make our own schools. We can learn about our bodies. We can relearn. Because the universe is working in our favor. All you need to do to get information is tap into yourself. Dive deeper within. Confession is good for the soul. Ruin your reputation. Ruin it. Fuck whatever it is that you did in the past. Ruin it. Confession is good for the soul. Don't go on or try to attempt making this journey without dropping all your baggage, without releasing all your dead weight. Release that and become a ghost. Ghost. Move in silence and start to become your best version today. Let no one deter you. Let no one stop you. You have to have a laser beam focus on where you want to be. And where I want to be is in control of my mind, body, and soul. I want to be so balanced in my life that anything comes in my way, I already know that it's either for my growth and it is not there to bring me down, but to bring me up. Whatever you are going through today, grow through it. Grow through it. I am Infinite Light, and I wish you all a peaceful, wonderful, happy day today. Don't give up on yourself. Only how you could feel is if you give up on yourself. Would you rather be afraid to try and fail, or fail to even try? Would you rather be afraid to try, or try and fail? And know that failure only makes you stronger. Become friends with failures, because it's those failures that will help you see what you need to fix and what you need to do to overcome it. And when you overcome it, make it your common ground. Keep moving forward. Peace.